Okay, so we're finally taking the Primo out of the truck because we need the truck and because the truck needs to get started and run a little bit because it hasn't moved since the last paddle, which was October, I think, back there somewheres. So first step, we got to take the Primo out and got to deal with all the fences around the garage to keep the mutts in because they're crazy. So this is actually my first time trying to put it on this little table. So I was all paranoid, of course, taking care of my Primo baby. But it's gotten cold, so I need my truck again. I can't drive the little buggy thing around. The big red, that's getting a little cold, so I got to get the truck on the road again. And it needs to move. I don't want the battery to die on me or whatever. It needs to clean itself out. So I ran into an unexpected obstacle because forgetting this thing is so wide. It right about here or so, right there, it got stuck in its wide part against the vise on the table and the side thing there. Didn't expect that. So we got it in here temporarily, but it's on a table so I can move it as I need to. All set for mods, assuming that I ever get back to it, because I got all kinds of other chores around the Hermie house. So I had thought about leaning the kayak up right there behind the jack thingy, but I thought I opted for this little table here because I thought I could move it around and then have access to work on mods over the off season. And it took me this long to even get out of the truck, so who knows when I'll actually get those mods done. So here we need a much better light holder. Here I had mounted a second camera, and what I think I want to do is keep this like it is, but I want to add on another piece of wood here to sort of angle out, right? So we can put it outwards and get a better view of the mutts and of the boat and the water like that. So I'm just gonna put a little arm here that can angle out and move, and I'll just put like a wing nut or something, and then I can put it back when I put the boat in the truck. Then here, this actually I'm pretty happy with. I think it's fine. It's easily removable, and it's been doing the trick for the mutts. And it's also, when they pee-pee, that just goes right through and down into this scupper hole, which is nice. But I do think I want to put some sort of another step here, because Oscar's not real handy getting up and down. He's not very good on that jumping around. He's more of a hunter. So then everything else is cool. I do want to put some sort of little pocket under the seat to put some of the stuff I was keeping under there in, so that it'll stay secure and easier to deal with. And then the last thing I definitely need to mod, actually two more things. One, putting this board like this using the existing, that was really cool. So I think I want to make it longer and more angular, kind of just shape it better with the boat, and put one on both sides, and then maybe even something across so that I could actually put the camera in the middle. And this camera thing, it was getting really loose, so it definitely needs to do some mods. I just need to adjust something to hold it in more securely. And see here, I was just totally using spare parts, so this is really kind of like just a template. So time to go step up and see if I can improve things and definitely get something better to hold it. Maybe actually if I made this board, if I brought it up a couple inches, then there's more platform, more stable for this to be against. That will probably be a huge difference. And then the last thing, definitely, I loved having this on the back where I could put the trailer or buggy, whatever you want to call it, cart, right? Kayak cart. I call it a trailer because it's so damn long. And the idea of a little cradle, I think, works. And again, I'll take this as a rough template, because what I think I could do is, I mean, I thought this was pretty bone-ass simple, but I think even simpler would just be one board across and then actually two little cradles, right? Two little indentations that would hold the axle and then hold it secure. Because here it was kind of wiggling around a little bit, so I think just one board with two little cradle things on each side, and I'm good to go. So those are the off-season mods. And another thing I gotta do first though is now during the off-season we walk. And this is the doggy buggy, and I need to take the wheels off and oil it and everything like that, because we do about I don't know, like about 16 miles a week, because we're gonna do the half marathon again, like in March or something like that. But we're gonna do a virtual. I'm not gonna actually go to the race, because if I go to the race and I bring my buggy, the dogs will bark like crazy, and that's crazy. So we're doing virtual. We just do the race on our own. That way the mutts can go. So, but that's another video. So this buggy is kind of popular, so I wanted to show doing the maintenance on it. So anyway, that's the wrap up for my beautiful Primo. And man, it's so funny. I didn't expect that it would take up so much room. So I need access here to this fridge and then to the sink. So I'm not sure. Maybe I will end up moving it. Maybe just put it over here, right here, so that we can get on either side. I don't know, whatever. Because this table here used to be right here, and I didn't realize. Ooh, it's big, but it's awesome. Laters.